Hi, I'm Alex, and I volunteer at the Big and Little Dog Ranch. Since I've started volunteering, I've noticed that I've become much less stressed and just overall happier. Today, I decided to ask a few of my fellow volunteers about how their volunteering experience had changed them.
I started coming to the ranch and I believed that I was going to give more than receive. But after a while I realized I'm receiving more than what I am giving. I'm becoming a happier person. I have something to look forward to that really helps me internally. I have found out in the ranch that it really makes me very happy. Mona was a dog that had been rescued. She was very soft and she had these beautiful eyes, and they were like hazel eyes, huge eyes. And I remember being with her at the lake and just hugging her and feeling that she was really happy and me too. So that really stands out. Those moments one-to-one with dogs are just precious.
Mainly, I take photos of dogs. I really love photography, and it's brought the two passions together because I love dogs. One of my favorites, Kaiser, who really just touched my heart, and I was a big part of him getting out there and gaining some exposure, and eventually he got adopted, and I was able to do the meet and greet and with his adopter, and it was just a great feeling when she sent me a message stating that she was on her way to pick him up and take him home. That was great. If everybody's concentrated on doing good things, it'll bring more good thoughts and good deeds, to everybody, and help everybody stress down a little bit.
I work all week long, and I look forward to Sundays, even though I'm working all week, and I'm working all day on Sunday. It just gives me that inner peace of coming here and being able to help and be with all these dogs and puppies. Probably the biggest thing that I see is like with somebody like Ronnie here, who's trying to go after a duck. He's kind of a special needs dog. There's some dogs that come in and they're scared of everybody. They'll nip people, and the biggest thing to me is being able to make a connection with those dogs. And Ronnie has never, tried to nip me, and I have a special bond with him. So I think when you can connect to a dog that's been so traumatized, it just makes you feel really good. And he's trying desperately to get those ducks.
It gives you a lot of topic of conversation because I'm a very shy person until I get to know someone. So if I'm working with all these other people and they all have the same passion as I do, it gives me something to talk about. There's this little dog named Foxy up front in the lobby, and she's completely scared and timid of everything and all people. And it took me about 20 minutes to get her out of her kennel the first day that I was here, and she is now attached to me. She won't go up to anybody else, but as soon as I go up to her and she just sees me, she just lights up.
It's definitely made me an easier person to be around. I'm in a better mood all the time. I'd have to say the time that Morgan and Hannah finally came over and let me pet them, because when they first got here, we couldn't get near them, and we think they were severely abused and probably not socialized at all with humans or animals. You couldn't touch them, and so I would sit in a run with them. I would just let them sniff me and go around. And then one day Hannah just crawled into my lap and was like, "I'm ready to be pet." And it was just like, it was the littlest thing, but it felt like the biggest accomplishment. Anytime that you have a whole bunch of people coming together to do something constructive, it builds a sense of trust and friendship and camaraderie that can help to bring people together and solve other problems that might be happening.
When I first started volunteering here, I was prepared to clean dog dishes, I was prepared to give them walks, but What I wasn't prepared for was the amount of love and happiness I would receive in return. You know, it sounds crazy that just by helping a few rescue dogs could change you so much, but after living it myself and talking to my fellow volunteers today, I realized just how much it does.